A merchant is here. Paimon's not sure they're from Mondstadt.
Hello there. The name's Atafe. I'm a traveling merchant from Sumeru.
Whoa, you've made quite the journey! Guess news of our humble shop has already spread to all four corners of Tibet!
I have to agree. This venture of yours is becoming quite well known, but most people are still not willing. If you ask me, though, although the general public still doesn't know much about alchemical potions right now, with a little effort and once you've generated enough demand, you could even increase your prices tenfold.
Tenfold?
As long as the demand is there, people will pay.
With the way you talk, Paimon can't. Wait, you did say you were from Sumeru.
Wait, you mean Lord Sangama Bay? One of the most famous merchants in all of Sumeru? That Dory? You know her? Wow. Lord Sangama Bay is one of my I was even lucky enough to visit the palace of Alcazarzare once. One day, I hope to be
Looks like we lost her.
You're right. I seem to have strayed. Back to where we were then. I believe I was telling you how we can make. The idea is actually pretty simple. You produce the potions, provide me with a regular supply, and I'll help you sell them across Teyvat. If that sounds good to you, then we should talk more in depth about what kinds of potions to sell this time around. According to my keen market sense.
Hi, you two.
Oh, you're back!
Yep. It's time for the advanced exam.
If we don't pass this time, it'll be super embarrassing!
Don't worry too much about that. When I first started working as Mr. Albedo's assistant, for example, when I was studying the properties of mist flowers, I accidentally froze. Another time, I let her... Back then, I would get really hard on... Fear of making mistakes will prevent you...
You're absolutely right!
It's just... Alright. Whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and proceed. No problem. Whenever you're ready, we can go ahead. You ever thought about helping out?
Drop everything and pursue the path of an alchemy master? Huh. What do you say, traveler?
If we work together, I'm sure we can make something super amazing.
By super amazing...
Well, in the past, my research was mainly focused on the study of plants. But this experience has shown me that potions can have all kinds. So, I started thinking, what if potions could have an even greater effect on people? Like, what if a memory-enhancing potion, for example, could help? Alternatively, a strength-enhancing potion could make it so that Paimon could take down an Abyss Mage all on her own.
Whoa. Paimon didn't...
Well, it's certainly theoretically possible. Alchemy is, in itself, a way to explore the theory, though, is always easier than practice. And with alchemy, There are simply too many things that you have to take into consideration. My bad.
Sweet! Watch out, world! With a cool potion from Sucrose, Paimon will be able to become the strongest guide in Tibet in no time!
Well, I'll be off then. Only one more exam to go.
so you're the ones behind the potion shop I've heard so much about. When it comes to fulfilling requests, I heard the customer's wish is practically your command.
Huh? Goro? Where did you come from? Oh, and Kirara's here too! What are you guys doing in Mondstadt?
Comania Express operates all across Teyvat, so I'm always on the road. I'm actually pretty familiar with Mondstadt from my trips here in the past. General Goro, on the other hand, seems to still be getting the lay of the land. He got lost not too far from here.
Well, I would normally be provided with ample intel before carrying out an operation in a foreign territory. But Watatsumi Island, I've basically had to perform initial reconnaissance in the middle of a formal operation. Not exactly ideal conditions for an air-free mission.
Affirmative, General. Next time, I'll procure the most detailed map available and make sure you have it at your disposal from mission outset. Over and out.
You can drop the formalities, Kirara. I don't expect you to report back to me like I'm your commanding officer. We hired you as a consultant. It wouldn't be fair to
Hey now, it's not like this is some one-sided partnership. We agreed, right? In exchange for my services, you'll help promote our business to the people of Watatsumi Island. Your good word will be integral in helping Comania Express become our future business is counting on you.
Back to Paimon's question though, you still haven't told us what you're doing in Mondstadt. You mentioned something about a mission?
Yes. It's a funny story, actually. Recently, Watatsumi Island has been looking for ways to increase transportation efficiency. Basically, this means improving the operations of our cargo ships. So, we decided to send teams across Teyvat to learn about the most advanced techniques different nations have to offer. We had just wrapped up our trip to Liyue when we heard word of your mysterious potion shop. So, we decided to post. Turns out it was the right choice.
Well, Paimon's gotta say, you've practically hit the jackpot by coming here. We've got stuff you can't find anywhere else.
Oh, more customers from abroad. My cuties sure are popular. You really do have friends all over Teyvat. Looking at your two friends here, I can't help but be reminded of my dear little wolf cub. You know what? I should introduce you sometime. For some reason, I have a feeling the three of you would really hit it off. In fact, once you've wrapped up your potion purchasing, why don't you both join me and my cuties for afternoon tea? I'll even bring my student along.
Afternoon tea? Sounds great! I could really use some refreshments. Long days of deliveries always leave me parched.
Something tells me you're not going to take no for an answer. Wait, why does this feel so familiar? Anyway, Traveler, care to make some introductions? Guardian Mage? Wow, what an impressive title. Is it a position similar to that of a Guji? Wait, could it be that I'm in the presence of someone as high-ranking as Her Excellency?
Honestly, Traveler, you're gonna give the guy a heart attack. Don't be nervous, Goro. That's just, a nickname. Her real name is Lisa. She works as the librarian here in Mondstadt, and she's also the Lisa, this is Goro. He's a super powerful general from Watatsumi Island. And this is
Kirara. The name sounds familiar. Ah, the collection of books from Inazuma that I have in the library. You were the one who delivered
I'm glad our paths have crossed again, Miss Lisa. I hope.
As for my cutie's other acquaintance, I believe I've read a few articles about you. Let me guess. Your troops are also the focus of your potion.
Exactly. Commercial activity between Watatsumi Island and other regions has been on the rise recently. The workload has increased so much, what would really come in handy would be a potion that could help them handle their intense workload.
Okay, I could definitely. When I'm out on a long delivery, you wouldn't believe how tired my legs would get from trekking across all that rugged terrain. Not to mention the damage it does to my paws.
My cutie should be more than familiar with that kind of potion by now. I'm sure they'll have it done in no time.
Yep, leave it to us.
Well, while you two hop to it, I'm gonna find an idle night to deliver a letter to my little wolf. Once my cuties are done.
Afternoon tea on the banks of Cider Lake.
I'm just glad I thought I've told you this before, that if you want to pass through the forest undetected, you're going to want to wet your tails. Wet fur doesn't get snagged on branches and twigs as easily as dry fur.
Nuh-uh. That's not gonna happen. I can't stand my tails wet. I'd be better off, tying them in a knot or something. Or, better yet, improving my fighting skills so that I don't have to sneak by them in the first place. Oh, you're here. How's the potion?
Goro, Kirara, your potion is...
Wonderful! Wow, my right shoulder was acting up from using my bow so much, but
The pain from walking on all that rough terrain. It's like it was never there. With this in my arsenal, I bet I...
Looks like we've got another hit on our hands. Guess we can add the people of Watatsumi Island and the workers at Komania Express to our list of happy customers. Well, now that our work is out of the way, there's nothing standing between us and... Oh, perfect! Lisa's here!
I'm sorry to report, my little wolf cub appears to be busy. I sent someone to fetch him in Wolvendom, but he wasn't there. But I'm sure you'll have the chance to meet in the future. In fact, the next... Wow, you've placed quite the sizable order. If feedback on the potion is favorable, I hope you'll consider re-upping your supply when the time comes. If making the journey proves to...
Of course! I have a feeling this super powerful alchemical crafted...
absolutely. I'll be sure to collect detailed feedback from my troops.
Bye, Goro! Bye, Kirara!
The next time I'm in Mondstadt, I should make it an official visit. A formal meeting between Her Excellency and the Honorable Guardian Mage is sure to be a momentous occasion.
Oh, seems like that made-up title really had an impression on him.
Wow, I have to hand it to you, cuties. You're practically geniuses when it comes to business. A testament. If I had your help all the time, I bet I could take double the amount of. With all of your hard work up to this point, we've already collected enough sales data. Of course, if you're interested in continue. In either case, I should already have more than enough to report back to Jean with.
Traveler, Paimon. It's been a long time.
Jean!
Oh, you're here. I wrapped up some business with my cuties and was just about to go report back to you at headquarters.
No need. I already talked to some other knights, so I think I have a fairly good understanding of the situation. Looks like you've troubled the Traveler to help you once again.
How could I not? When it comes to work as important as this, a smart and capable partner is Look at the success of the shop. I could have never produced that kind of result on my own.
Well, I do have to admit, your success. I've been meaning to come see you for some time now, but work kept getting in the way and I simply couldn't find the time. Regardless, I just knew I had to come thank you in person. It's truly reassuring to have such outstanding.
Once this is all over, I do believe I'm due. I've lost quite a few strands of hair to all the stress.
Of course. Thank you for seeing you cooped up in that library all the time. I was worried you might be bored. So I thought perhaps I put too much on your plate at once.
It wasn't that bad. After all, it's not like I was in it alone. All the help plus, it was fun to get back into research.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you again for all your help, Traveler. Please take this as your compensation.
Ah, speaking of compensation, I've also prepared a little...
skills are improving so fast.
Your progress has been very impressive.
We could start to them Paimon's totally going to start a class. Let's see. Well, all Paimon knows right now is that For homework, her students are gonna have to use alchemy to make all sorts of tasty treats.
Paimon, I'm sure this one will go just as well as the others. I'm ready to begin whenever you are. I'll be rooting for you. Alright, let me give your potion a try. Yep, the effect looks good. The quality of your potion is quite high as well. Your talent in this discipline is...
So, we pass?
What an amazing achievement, cuties. Congratulations. Now is not that you mastered potion making in such a short amount.
Exactly. I was also real... Anyway, thank you so much for your help. Your participation... This is sure to be a critical moment in the development of the alchemical potions industry.
Paimon feels like she just took part in something super...
Of course. You two are practically pioneers. What you've been able to contribute... Anyway, I should... Traveler, Paimon...
public reception towards alchemical if things continue like this, the potions and
We've got more than enough time to make big plans for the future. Right now, we should focus on the hard...
Ooh, a celebration!
Of course. Once I've made the preparations, you'll...
Oh, that does sound nice. Public reception towards if things continue.
We've got more than an...
Ooh, a
Of course.
Oh,